friend, today we're gonna go ahead and do the unboxing for the Ipsy Extra. I already know what's inside. I have thoughts. I'll give you my first impression when this got delivered, still being delivered by Amazon. I was like, where's my box? A bag? And then I was like, this is too big to be the glam bag. So where's the box? Now, mind you, this is PR. This is not my paid box. I've made my selections. You guys will see that. The video will go up soon. I just have to find time to edit. But it was very much like, where is my box? And then I realized they officially have started releasing the bags yet again. So when you see this and you're expecting your box, just know you still have all your stuff. They're just not in a box anymore. I don't know 100% why. I feel like I saw something on social saying like we're bringing the bags back. I think it's easier to put the items in a bag and then within another bag rather than to do the box thing, because box adds to the weight and weight means shipping fees. Plus also with the box, sometimes the boxes get butchered and that kind of thing, whereas with the bags, it'll be a little better. I'm curious to see what that's gonna look like in the long run if they continue to ship it. Like, I'm glad the bags are back because they were like fun, but also like I wonder what it's gonna look like if they keep shipping it like this and there's an eyeshadow palette. Is it gonna break? Time will tell. So this is the bag for the month. This is what she's going to look like. Another spoiler, the product that I'm gonna show you, again, I already know what's inside. I have already unboxed and applied on the face. I feel like we're at a place where you guys know I'm gonna be honest regardless. I give you honest thoughts, first impressions, and all that good stuff. So it just made sense. I had to put a face on, so I was like, let's just open it, play around with the product. I will not be giving you like first impressions, oh my god, what does this look like? But I'll give you like thoughts as we go along. I did film it, so you can actually watch the video and see how I implemented these products into this look along with some other items from a previous Ipsy. So for the month, and again, this is PR, I feel like I said that already. For the month of June, this is going to be their theme. I was gonna say themology. June 2026, blend the rules. You have some future sneak peeks, which I'm curious about this. Coming soon. I'm curious about that. Okay, so there we have it. Now we're gonna begin at the beginning. I ended up getting a trio of brushes. I don't know what my variation looks like as of today because I am pre-filming. All these videos are pre-filmed because, girl, when I go to my job and I come home, sometimes I don't have time to do all the filming in the world. So on the weekends, I'll go ahead and film my content that way, because I know you guys love watching the content and rely on the content, and then you're waiting for the content and then you're like, where'd she go? Why is she not posting? And so sometimes I just don't find the time after work. I'm exhausted. Testing is over. Graduations are over. It's a whole thing. So now I'm at a place where I can like actually take my time and like, you know, enjoy features and unboxings and the filming and all that. These are the brushes. Again, I don't know if this is something as of today that will be in my variation, but you'll see that video when I give you guys like the reveal of my selections, my choices, and what Ipsy chose for me. What I can tell you is I used these brushes for this eye look. Is it going to be all you ever are going to need? No, absolutely not. Never gonna happen. But this is by the brand Lucky Chick. I Love You brush set. I think, you know, the brushes are fun. They have pops of color. The ferrule is cute because you have a cutesy little like little lavender situation, and there's a gradient to orange. Lucky Chick. You are getting a large shader brush, a medium angled brush. So it's basically the shader, it's just angled, and the tapered blending. Are they helpful? Yes, I think that what does my hair look like it's doing? By the way, I haven't even combed my hair today. Like, I did shower, but I just didn't bother doing anything to my hair. Do the brushes work? Yes. Were they the most amazing brushes ever? No. I will give them credit though. I created this look with pops of color, as you can tell. A lot of brushes do tend to stain. They cleaned up very, very well. They cleaned up just as well as the expensive brushes, so I will give them that. I think it would be nice to have as a, I don't know, like addition to your growing brush collection. But are these gonna be like brushes that you're like, this is gonna be the best brush brand ever? As of this collection that I'm trying, and right now I'm gonna give it a no. I also ended up getting the Glow Recipe Watermelon Dew Shield illuminating fluid. Now this has niacinamide and it's an SPF 30, which is great because I live in Florida. Yes, it's always humid, but also it's literally sunny Florida. So the sun is always out. SPF is where it's at. You're going to need this in your life. And if you don't use it, you will see what's going to happen because te quema. You're going to burn yourself big time. This here is actually really, really nice. It's, first of all, look at that little spout, okay, right? But also it smells so nice. And believe it or not, this was applied on my skin underneath the makeup. It didn't leave a weird white cast. It didn't make it super dewy and or glossy. That's something else that I applied on my skin. It literally goes onto the skin as if you have nothing on. I really liked that. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out so that you can see. And girl, by the way, it smells like watermelon. Like if you like the watermelon line, you're gonna like this. So once you let it sit for a minute, it hydrates the skin, moisturizes the skin, provides SPF protection without making you look super greasy, crazy, sticky, oily feeling. I really liked it. Item number 3 is going to be a Toy Factory lip liner duo. Mine gave me the little sneak peek as to what my shades would be. So when you get yours, make sure you take a look on the side, and these are infused with niacinamide. I have them right here, and girl, it is on my lips. I loved how this applied. They're like not super thin, but not super chubby. That here is going to be my combo. I do have another product that I'm going to show you on the lips next. So I did top it off to make it like match the eye. However, I love this combo, and I know it looks a lot darker. Like this one looks pretty dark and this one looks really pale, and I thought it was not going to work. It works. It's so good. It is such a beautiful nude combo. The formula glides like butter. It is super soft, creamy, and pigmented. You guys have to watch the video where I'm doing the try on of this so that you can see what I'm saying, because I legit was just like, I kind of like it matte over the gloss. The glossy finish is really nice, but the way it looked was very Kim Kardashian, Huda Beauty-esque. It was so simple. It's these two. When I make my selections, again, I haven't done that yet, but when the time comes, which would have happened by the time you're watching this video, I'm going to make it a point to look for these, because if I find them, I'm getting backups, because this here, A, is a great combo to just keep in your bag, but B, it is so soft. It felt like I had nothing on my lips, yet my lips looked super glam. Then we're going to move on to Tower 28. This is going to be a lip gloss. This one is an XOX. It is called their Lip Jelly. The lip jelly is gonna look like so, and obviously for this eye look, this would have been absolutely amazing, but it is more of a sheer something. So it added a little bit of a pinky hue. Hold on. It added a little bit of a pinky hue. See? Without being too much, and it converted those lip liners into what you see right now. Like, it adds that hue. Let me give you a little bit of a swatcheroo. It is pretty sheer. You see, a pinky hue, it is pretty sheer. I was waiting for it to get on my teeth like crazy. It didn't. It got on my teeth a little bit, and that's because I forced it, not because it happened naturally. It doesn't feel super sippy, slidey, super oily, but it adds that glossy effect to the lips in such a pretty way. I also liked that as it wears, you have the glossy effect without it feeling super glossy. It's almost like it's infusing itself into whatever lippy I have underneath, because I was looking at it and I was like, it kind of feels like I have nothing, but I'm looking at my lips and they looked pretty glossy. And Tower 28 has great lip product. They literally have all great products, right? Like blushes and stuff like that. But this is something new for me, and I'm really excited to kind of have it in my collection. Plus, my girls love glosses with a little bit of a hue because it makes them feel like they're wearing makeup and they're like big girls. So I think that's awesome, and it's definitely something I'm going to share with my kids. Fifth and last item is going to be Moon Slice Beauty. Now, this is not the first time that Ipsy features this brand. Have I been excited for every single color story? Absolutely not. And if I were to say I see, then I'm lying to you. I have not been 100% excited for every single color story, because some color stories are just kind of like, right? But they do have really great color stories. The blue one was nice. It was just too much blue for me, but it was actually really fun to play with. And then I also got the one that's all nudes, which is beautiful because you can use that for weddings. Aside from their color story, their formulas are actually really, really nice. Look at this color story. I think this is fun. It's all over the place, but it was fun. I was able to use a series of these shades in order to create this eye look, and it was really effortless. I literally didn't have to like re-powder under my eye or anything because it wasn't like it was like crazy fallout. I do appreciate that they came up with deeper tones so that I can play around with this stone shade. This one here is pretty deceiving. It looks kind of deep and like it wouldn't work for the eye look, but I even incorporated this one into my eyes. I know it looks like a silver kind of stone shade, but in real life it's almost like a lighter champagne, and you can infuse it with other shades to kind of like create your custom. Here we have this one. My nail just dipped into that. Look at this deep one. Very, very pretty palette. Where is, oh, found it. The shades are pretty, they're blendable, they're super pigmented. I'm very impressed, and I feel like I wasn't introduced to this brand. It wasn't through Ipsy, it was another beauty brand or beauty box, but I'm glad that Ipsy is featuring them because their quality is actually really good, and they need to get their flowers because for an indie brand, they're doing their thing. All right, friends, that was my variation. I really hope you have gone in the comments and let me your thoughts. By the time you're watching this, you have already made your choices. Let me know in the comments. Are we twins with any of the product? Did you skip on any of the product because you didn't think you would like it and now you're changing your mind? I really want to hear you guys' thoughts. Now don't forget to hit that like button. It really, really helps me out. And if you're hyping, I really appreciate you. My most recent videos are linked in the description box, but YouTube is also going to recommend some videos here on screen. They believe you're going to enjoy, so I hope you consider checking it out. And I will see you guys on the next video.